Hey everyone, and welcome back to the show. This is Chad. I'm the Tito.
And this is Cholo and I'm the Iho, and welcome to the 7th episode of the Tito and the Iho podcast.
Wow naman, 7th episode.
Grabe ang sipag natin gumawa.
Sobrang sipag. Tapos magkasama tayo ulit.
Yes.
Diba?
Oo.
How does it feel? Diba sobrang different? Kasi we started the show, now we recorded remotely.
Yeah.
Nasa condo ka, nasa bahay lang ako.
Honestly, it's refreshing not to edit anymore.
Hindi,
it's a
pero-
lot of work. No, but honestly, iba talaga kapag magkausap ng personal eh.
Iba eh.
Sobra. As in yung connection kasi hindi tayo naghihintayan sa isa't isa. Alam mo yon, sa tingin pa lang alam mo na may sasabihin akong diba?
Kita mo na yung reaction, diba?
Oo. So, masaya na nagagawa natin to. And definitely, it's because of Studio Z.
Definitely. Salamat so much, Studio Z, for accommodating us. Of course, this partnership is with the Bunk Collective.
Yes.
And Studio Z is a full-service recording studio.
Uh-huh.
Meaning,
If
ano
you guys
full
wanna-
service?
Huh?
Sige, ano full service?
With breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
May catering dito. Yeah, full service meaning all your recording needs can, Studio Z can, of course, meet them.
Yes.
You can record your songs here. Of course, you can have your podcasts here.
Yeah, arrangements for music, ganyan.
Yes, pwede
Stuff
ka
like that.
magpa-score, pwede ka magpa-compose, lahat na. And they also have production facilities as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, so marami po salamat, Studio Z. They are located on the second floor of the Jaja Building, 109 Panay Avenue in Quezon City.
Ayan.
Yeah,
So if you guys
and-
want to visit, yeah.
Yes.
They're so near.
It's wonderful here. And syempre, you can call 0917-631-9961 to book your recordings and appointments here sa Studio Z. Maraming po
Ayan.
salamat again. Paolo Zarate, ayan.
And definitely, you will be hearing a lot of the other Bunk Collective podcasts recording here.
Yes.
So if you see like a huge leap of quality of sound,
Yes.
it is because of Studio Z.
Yes, kasi 'di ba, dinig na dinig yung
Ba't ba lapit ng lapit ka sa mic?
yung lawa. Ay, hindi pala kailangan lumapit sa
Hindi
mic.
mo, talagang nakaliyad ka talaga sa mic.
Oo, kasi parang video re-record.
Wow,
Diba?
singerist.
Ayun na.
Singerist.
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 Ngayon ko lang na ano
Ako
yun.
dancerist.
Dancerist. Okay.
Oo.
Ano pag-uusapan natin ngayon, Cholo?
Ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon ay ang bagay na wala naman talaga tayo.
Ano?
Pera.
Totoo.
Taghirap na po kami ni Chad.
Totoo.
And it's harder now because it's the pandemic, no? So as much as people are losing their jobs, their corporate jobs, us freelancers have it hard as well. We can't find clients. Clients don't need us.
They don't.
Or clients need us but can't afford the old rate.
Right.
So, ang daming adjustments talaga. And that is why we thought about talking about our finances, our financial plans, financial movements, ganyan. How do we handle our money?
If we even have a plan.
Or even if we have money, no?
Oo, di ba? Kasi kung walang money, walang financial plan.
True. Kung walang plano, bala na.
Oo, bala na, di ba?
Ayan. But, I feel like it's also different kasi during your time on how you guys perceive money, how you guys hold money.
Right.
And right now in our generation. Kasi there is a misconception in our generation about money and how we handle it. But I want to talk about that later on in the podcast. But yeah, let's talk about like how you viewed money before. Like how did you guys view money?
When I was young,
Mm-mm.
huwag na natin pag-usapan kung anong taon yan.
Oo, mga 60s.
Oo, ganon. Grabe naman yun. Pero,
70s.
pero,
Lionel Richie
I remember kapag may allowance kami. Di ba lahat naman tayo may allowance, di ba?
Ako wala.
Was! Grabe naman to.
Siyempre meron.
Hindi ko maalala kung magkano yung allowance ko.
Oo.
Pero I remember my folks would not give me any extra money if I wanted to buy something.
Kahit humingi ka.
Kahit na humingi ako.
Hindi ka kasi adorable eh.
Yung post and what's ganun ako.
Hindi ka adorable. Hindi ka kasi charming na tipo.
Ah.
Mabingin pero.
Yung ginagawa mo?
Oo.
Bakit may
Ganun talaga. Para kunyari, di ba, cute?
kuting?
Mapingin pera.
Sanggol.
Diba?
Sanggol. Hindi yun. So,
Pero 26, 20, ano na ako naman, 22.
gumagano ka pa rin.
Mapingin pera.
Hindi, seriously, di ba?
Ah.
Parang hindi kami binibigyan ng extra if you wanted anything like we wanted a new shirt or maybe
Yeah.
like yung kasimple-simpleng stickers lang, yung mga ganon,
Oo.
hindi kami binibigyan ng
Oh
extra.
man, it must have been a tragic childhood for you.
It was. That's why I hate my folks. No.
Grabe
No,
yung
I love
hate.
my folks. But
Uh,
I think it trained us well talaga na parang na hanggang ngayon,
yeah.
kapag meron akong gustong bilhin,
Uh-huh.
whether mahal or mura, dapat extra money siya. Alam mo yun, dapat extra money
Ah.
siya. And alam nyo ba, napatunayan ko din yan na tama pala yung pag-train sa amin ng magulang namin.
Na.
Nung napanood ko yung merong episode si Sharon Cuneta.
Mm.
Sharon Cuneta.
Anong show yun?
Hindi ko maalala eh. Basta interview siya. Tapos parang she was being asked na parang, oh Sharon, anong payo mo sa mga bagong artista ngayon kung paano nila i-handle yung pera nila?
Oh.
Si Sharon kasi, tagal ng artista,
Yes.
dami niyang investments, properties, ganyan.
Tumanda siyang mayaman na talaga eh.
Oo.
Oo.
So, sinabi ni Sharon ganito talaga, ay nako, kayong mga yung mga baguhan na artista, lalo na kayo mga lalaki.
Oh.
Sabi niya, unang sweldo niyo pa lang,
Down na sa kotse.
bagong kotse, bagong relo, ganyan siya.
Oo.
Sabi ni Sharon, ito ang pinakamagandang tip na bibigay ko sa inyo. Huwag kayong bibili ng kahit ano kung hindi nyo kayang bumili ng 10 nun.
Yeah.
It's a very good tip.
Super smart.
Diba?
Super smart.
Oo. So, meaning, 10 kayang bili ni Sharon na kotse, na kondo, na bahay, na lupa.
Eh, ilan pa yung kotse niya?
Oo.
So, kunyari, 5 kotse niya, 6 times 5.
Oo, diba?
Ay, 10 times 5.
Oo.
So, 50 kotse kanya
50 kotse kaya niya bilhin. Diba?
Grabe.
It's a good tip. Na
Yeah.
extra money lang if you have super extra money. That's when you
Yeah.
buy the luho. That's when you buy the luho.
So, ikaw, growing up, your view on money is you have to work hard for it.
Yes.
You have to really save, starve yourself sometimes just to buy that thing you want.
Yes. And iba din kasi yung fulfillment when naipon mo na yung pera tapos nabili mo.
I don't know about that though.
Yeah.
I don't
yung
know about-
fulfillment. Kasi
Oo.
gutom ka.
The ends doesn't justify the means.
The means. Ikaw ba? Paano kayo ng trinay na magulang mo?
I mean, our parents naman were
Aside
very...
from the...
No, our parents naman were very generous.
Yeah.
But, syempre, dumating sa time na talagang we had to work hard for it also. Like, ako, compared to my siblings, they were given kasi their first phones, first laptops, ganyan. I wasn't.
Okay.
I bought my first phone.
Okay.
Siguro nung bata ako, may grudge ako. Kasi
Okay.
kuya ko binigyan ng phone.
Okay.
Ako, nanghihiram ako sa yaya namin ng phone para lang
Oh, yung
makapag-text.
pang-GM.
Oo, pang GM ko lang.
Oo.
Tapos laptop ko, inipon ko rin.
Oo.
But kasi growing up, my dad always trained me talaga to be a business-minded person.
Right.
So bata pa lang ako, I could remember grade 5, grade 6, I would sell ice candy in school.
Yeah.
I would sell yung mga little packs of candy, yung mga mga like XO, ganyan, stuff like that,
Yeah.
Mentos,
Yeah.
ibebenta ko sa school.
Mm-mm.
Tapos yung perang kinita ko, parang nakaipon nata ako ng 4,000 pambili ng Express Music na cellphone. That was the
Nokia.
first,
Nokia.
that was, kulay red pa yon.
Yes.
That was the first buy I've ever had.
Right.
And then, my laptop naman, because of like the work I do, like yun nga, hosting and stuff like that. So,
Okay.
growing up, kaya sabi ko sa'yo na I don't know about fulfillment because I always had resentment eh.
Right.
Or I
right.
had a time in my life, a very long time in my life na I resented doing it.
Right.
Now,
right.
why couldn't I have it easy compared to the others? Like, you would see kasi like other people now, graduate lang na high school, binigyan ng kotse.
Oo.
Diba?
Graduation gift, di ba?
Oo,
Ganon.
malayo lang sa bahay yung eskwelahan, binila ng kondo.
Yeah. Alam ko yan.
Alam mo
ko
yun?
yan, alam ko
Yung
yan.
binila ng laptop, binila
Yeah.
ng bagong cellphone, pag
Yeah.
birthday, bibila lang ng bagong cellphone.
Oo.
Tapos, yung kotse, alam mo
Yeah.
yun? Tapos ako, lahat binili ko sa sarili ko.
Mm-mm.
Whatever I have now, I bought it.
Right.
Definitely, I can't discredit naman na my parents helped me out. You know, they gave me a few or pero yung fact na siguro I would say proudly say 95% of what I own now, I earned it.
Yeah.
I bought it.
Right.
And kaya yun nga, the fulfillment. I mean, totoo naman, there is fulfillment, but at the same time there is this putang ina. Bakit kailangan ko magpagod?
Okay.
Kaya ganun. Kaya I've always viewed money ever since I was a kid as something na you have to work hard for. But at the same time, toxic.
Okay. Hanggang ngayon, ganyan ka rin pa rin
Wala
ba
na
mag-isip?
resentment
Wala na
now.
resentment.
Wala na
Okay.
resentment now. Kasi honestly, now that I'm mature, I thought about it also, bakit hindi ako nabigyan?
Okay.
And then you
okay.
would see na parang, wala eh. Ano tayo eh. Yung panahon dati iba. Like, my parents weren't this financially, I wouldn't say free, but mas may kaya kasi ngayon eh.
Mm.
With both
Mas
of my
maluwag.
parents having really good jobs, all
Right.
of us graduating, like out of the 5 kids, 4 na kami na graduate ng
So,
college.
done na sila.
Oo, so
Oo.
kumbaga the only person that they're actually worried about is my little brother, si Joaquin.
Right.
So that's when I realized, and ngayon na realize ko na rin yung fulfillment because I can see it.
Mm-mm.
Like I'm driving what I worked hard for.
Right.
I edit with the money I worked hard for. I live in the money that I worked hard for. So all of that may ganon, may rush. Pero at the same time, yun nga, there is still a little bit of spite.
Are you glad that it happened though?
Honestly, I would love to sound positive and say I'm so proud of myself.
You should, di ba?
But it's a fucking process.
Okay.
It took a fucking process to get to where I am now.
Of course.
And that is why if people mistake me as kuripot, actually ang lagi kong explanation is ibang kuripot sa madamot.
Oo naman.
Ang kuripot kasi may mga times na nagsisplurge, nagbibigay pa rin naman. It's just that kung kailan kaya. At kung nasa budget.
Oo.
Hindi kagaya ng madamot, di naman ako madamot.
Mm.
'Di ba? Nalibre naman na kita once in our friendship.
Yeah.
O hindi man once.
Hindi. Couple of times.
Oo,
Yeah,
we give each
naman.
other gifts.
Right.
So di ako kuripot.
Oh, hanggang kaya. Yun
Hanggang
nga eh.
kaya.
Yeah,
Hanggang
exactly.
kaya. Di ba? We support each other's businesses kapag kaya natin.
Right.
Pero hindi ako madamot. And and that sometimes pisses me off kasi people say na parang, uy, bili ka naman ng ganito ko, bibili naman ako ng ganyan. Or, uy, nood ka naman ng ganito, ganyan, bili ka ng ganito, ganyan. Sa akin kasi is, if I decline, it doesn't mean I don't support you.
Okay.
I can support you in a different way. It's just that I see money as fleeting.
Of course, it is.
And it's so hard to earn. Unlike other people who don't even have to earn their own money.
I know.
Who have monthly paychecks from their parents.
I know.
So, kaya ganon. Kaya may konting bitterness ako when it comes to money. And that is why I just don't give away money that easily.
I understand what you were saying kanina na parang nagbebenta-benta ka ng stuff sa school.
Yeah.
Kasi when I was younger in Ateneo, my lola from the States,
Yeah.
because she knows na I love gummy bears.
Okay.
Okay? And wala pang trolley dito sa Pilipinas nung time na yon. Wala pang gummy bears. And she would send me like tubs. Ganyan kalaki isang tub ng gummy bear. Isang gummy bear, ganyan kaliit.
For the listeners, ano yung ganong kalaki?
Ay, sorry nga pala. Sorry nga
Podcast to ah.
pala. This is, half
like
an inch? Half an inch?
Like a full palm.
No,
The bucket.
No, okay. One gummy bear is like half an inch.
Okay.
And then a bucket is like
a bucket of KFC. No naman.
yes.
A bucket of KFC.
Yes, a bucket of KFC.
Wow,
okay.
laki,
So
dami.
ganun kalaki yung isang bucket na galing sa States.
Yeah.
Syempre, may mga Costco na nung time na yun, di ba? So uso na sa kanilang warehouses
wholesale
na yun.
type.
And
SNR
my
type.
lola would send me like in one balikbayan box, siguro mga 10 nun.
And you would sell those.
I would sell those kasi nga, ang dami naman.
Magkano benta mo? Naalala mo
Hindi
pa?
ko maalala. Pero talagang may mom would be like lalagay namin sa supot ng ice bag.
Yeah.
Tapos may yarn.
Yeah.
Tapos ibebenta ko. Tapos alam mo, I remember hindi ako nahihiya.
Oh.
Hindi nakakahiyang magbenta kasi
Yeah.
parang mas may pera kaya ako sa inyo.
Yeah.
Di ba?
Yeah.
Ba't
And you don't
nakakahiya?
really think about the tubo, no? Kasi yung mga businesses natin, parang we think about markups, we think about like, alam mo yun, capital and all of that.
Right.
Dati kasi it's like, you just earn 5 piso, okay na.
Oo.
Maka-earn ka lang ng 2 piso, 3 piso, yes!
Oo.
Happy!
Exactly.
Ngayon, kulang pa ang 20%, 30% markup.
Pag yung kaninang na-mention mo, Cholo, ano yung what do you scrimp on? What do you scrimp on? I want to know how a guy in your generation, like the value of money naman. Like saan mo ginagasto? Saan? Kasi I know na you like...
Yun ang ibig sabihin ng scrimp.
Okay. Scrimp, di ba?
Pati kasi what do you spend on? Bakit scrimp?
Scrimp, di ba? Parang kasi ang like sabi mo, magkaiba ang kuripot sa madamot. Diba?
Yeah.
So it means, ang kuripot nga, it means nga, you know where to put your money.
Yes.
You know where you put your money, You know where to put your money and when to put it there.
Yes.
So, where do you put your money nga? Because I know you like, going on trips,
Are you asking me what do I spend on
yes.
outside of the usual rent and all?
Of course, of course.
Like, what
Kasi
do I
ano
do to
naman yun-
splurge?
Yes, yes, yes. Or when do you splurge?
I spend on travels, that's true.
Right,
Tina
right.
and I love to travel kasi, and I
Okay.
make it a point. Ako actually, sobrang lucky ko kay Tina kasi Tina allows me to do solo travels also.
Right, right.
So, basta traveling talaga. Like, I really before I had the moment na parang every quarter, I had to have one. I had to
Okay.
have one. Iba pa yung long drives.
Yun, the way you said that, you had to have one.
Oo.
Diba? You had to have one.
Because that was my, tawag
Like,
dito.
Without it, I would spiral out of
Oo,
control.
oo, oo.
Okay, okay.
It was
okay.
for my mental health. But,
Okay.
other than that, clothes. But,
Mm.
feeling ko kasi lahat ng sinespend ko, I justify it as work-related. And the
It's
only
capital.
the only non-work-related that I've spent on is really just the travels. Kasi
Mm.
clothes, we use it for work.
Yeah.
My laptop, 70,000, 80,000 pesos.
Mm.
It's for work.
Mm.
It's for work. I need a good laptop to edit stuff and do stuff.
Yeah.
My phone, I need to up my game on social media.
Right.
The setup at home, the microphones and stuff, it's because of work.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
The other stuff naman, it's because of adulting. Like, I splurge on home stuff because I have a home now and I live alone.
Was there ever a time na you splurged on something tapos nagsisi ka? Na
Every
talagang...
day.
Nakakatawa yung
Every day, every time, every
Totoo?
moment. Tina will attest to that.
Really?
We had this one conversation before. Sabi namin, parang pag sa bahay, kunya nakatira na kami sa isang bahay.
Yeah.
Ano daw yung lagi namin maririnig?
Sa isa't isa.
Oo. Ako, ang sabi ko lang sa kanya, paulit-ulit kasi siya laging, dalawa yan eh.
Yeah.
Baby, di ka na naman nag-flash. Mag-flash ka nga.
Okay.
Ganon.
Okay.
And, second, baby, throw that mask na. I know you just went downstairs, but throw that mask na. That's gross.
Okay. Okay.
Yan yung sa kanya. Yun yung
Okay.
paulit-ulit niya. Alam mo sabi niya sa akin? Baby, tama ba yung binili ko? Baby, sa tingin mo? Baby, nagsisisi na ako. Ano sa tingin mo? Can you justify it for me? Ganun ako. I am
Okay.
indecisive as fuck.
Okay. Okay.
Especially with purchases.
Okay.
Kasi nga, I value money as something so important
Yeah. Yeah.
na
Yeah.
it's so hard to earn.
Right.
And I had to bust, my nut just to get this money.
Okay.
Diba?
Mm.
We often spiral pa because of money.
Right.
And then I just spend it like that. So I need justification all of the time.
So, impulsive buyer ka ba?
I wouldn't say impulsive. Like, I could count on my fingers like the impulsive buys that I bought just because I wanted them. Pero if I did an impulsive buy, it's because matagal ko na siyang gustong bilhin and then bigla ko na lang siya binili now na may pera ko. Pero it wasn't planned. Alam mo yun? Like,
Okay,
it wasn't
okay.
a budgeted buy, but since I saw I saw an extra 1,000 in my bank account, binili ko na yung dati ko pang gustong bilhin. Pero it was the spur of the moment decision na parang, uy, nasa Shopee ako, nasa Lazada ako. Bili. Ganon.
Okay, okay, okay.
Tapos malala ko na lang na parang magsa-spiral na ako. Yun
Oh,
na yun. Yun na yung
oh,
moment na parang, tama ba itong ginawa ko?
Oo.
Hanggang sasabihin ko, hindi, matagal ko na itong gusto. Or matagal ko na itong kailangan. Kaya okay lang.
Okay, okay.
Justified. Tap on the back.
Ano yung mga purchases nga, like what you said, yung kay Tina na parang tinatanong na parang, oh my God, paki-justify please.
Lahat nga.
Lahat talaga?
Lahat. The
All.
laptop, the cellphone, the camera.
Oh.
Lahat. The couch, the table, the bed.
O, anong doon ang tinabla ni Tina? Meron ba siyang tinabla na parang, actually, dapat...
Alam mo, ito
Sana
si
may
Tina. Shout out sa'yo, ah. Itong jowa ko, sasabihin niya sa akin lagi, baby, sige, I'll help you na not to spend too much. I'll support you in your plans to save and not splurge.
Yeah.
Sabay pag baby, gusto ko talaga to, love. Tinan mo, love, ang ganda, oh. Tsaka sira na yung ganyan, blah, blah, blah. Alam mo, baby, kailangan mo yan. Kailangan mo yan, love. Tapos parang ako, pagka nabili ko na, nasaan yung, natin, accountability natin sa isa't isa. Akala o ba, sasabihin mo, hindi dapat.
Kasi
Pero
nga
gano'n din ako sa kanya.
Kasi nga ginagamitan mo siya nung, baby,
Oo,
ginagamitan mo siya nung kasi.
oo. And I do the same naman to her also.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
sometimes she would say, parang, baby, I've been spending on Food Panda, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Tapos after nun sabihin niya, baby, parang I want KFC. Go.
But that's
You're
food.
hungry.
Yeah, that's food though.
No, pero kasi she spends an awful lot of money on food delivery. May baon na siya niyan.
Si Tina?
Oo. She spends a lot. But
Talaga
again,
ba?
she spends a lot because she also buys for her family, she buys for me.
Okay,
Ganyan.
okay, okay.
So,
Okay.
ganon.
Ako din kasi, mas splurge ako.
Oh,
Pero,
ano yung scrimp mo? Scrimp? Tama ba? Scramp?
script.
Scramped?
Script, parang hipon yung pagkakasabi mo.
Shrimp?
Gusto ko ng script.
Ano ba yun? Scamp?
Script, tipid nga,
Oh,
script.
scrimp. Oh, ano yung scrimp mo?
Script. Ako, ngayon na tumanda na kasi ako, hindi na ako ma-branded.
Ah.
Hindi na ako ma-branded na tao. Nung kabataan ko, syempre may ganun ako.
Yeah.
High school, usong-uso na. Alam mo ba, high school pumutok yung Gerbo?
Ah.
High school namin yun.
Yung Francois?
Yeah, Marife and Francois Gerbo. Yan. Tapos, ano ko pa, my high school friends would be like, so lahat sila naka-Gerbo, di ba? Tapos may mga, syempre may mga naglabasan na fake.
Ano yun? Jerbax?
Tapos, you know what they would do? They invented this thing na ang Gerbo daw, hindi nasusunog.
Okay.
Hindi
Okay.
nasusunog.
Okay.
So, ang ginagawa nila, kapag may classmate kami na kakadating lang na parang naka-Gerbo, di parang, oy, naka-Gerbo, urig ba yan? Sisindihan nila. Hindi ka makakalimutan yun.
Bakit may ganun?
Hindi ka, mga gago
Tapos, pag
eh.
nasunog,
Fake.
fake is Gerbo.
Oo.
Pero pag inapuyan mo talaga yung Gerbo,
Hindi, syempre gawa-gawa lang nila yun, di ba? Para lang masunog nila yung puwet ng classmate namin. Inaasarap nila. Syempre yung classmate namin naman, maniwala, nagpapasunog naman ang puwet. Hindi nakakatawa doon. But yeah, so high school yun talaga na maganong kami na kapag lalo na Ateneo ako, di ba?
yeah.
So daming rich kids talaga sa Ateneo.
Yeah.
I wasn't one of them. Honestly,
Uh-uh.
I wasn't a rich kid, but my mom and dad just wanted me to be in Ateneo.
Yeah.
That's what they wanted.
Yeah.
Pero hindi kami rich kid. Ano pa, hindi naman kami dehatid. Naka-school bus lang kami. Yung mga ganyan ba?
Mahal pa rin yan.
Oo. Pero sabihin parang ano talaga, ginapang ng parents ko talaga for me to be in Ateneo.
Yeah.
But I remember ang taas ng pressure to na makisabay.
Oo.
Sobra talaga.
Yeah.
Ganon din ba sa iyo nung lumalaki ka? Nung tumatanda ka?
Hindi, kasi medyo squammy kami nung high school eh.
Okay.
So, yung high school namin di masyadong sikat.
Okay.
So, no pressure. Pero when I stepped into college, not even first year college, kasi kalat din yung college eh, based on the last episode. But, nung nag-college na ako sa Diliman, lahat na talaga ng tao kasi social eh. So, you really wanted. And also in our industry, like you wanted to sabay, di ba? So, dati naka-Android ako, switch ako to iPhone because everyone had an iPhone. Everyone was talking about AirDrop.
Exactly.
As if like it was the most important thing in the world. So, yeah, sumabay ako. And the whole konyo thing, the way we speak.
Right.
Ganito ka ba magsalita nung high school? Now everybody after college is like this na. I don't know why eh.
Ateneo,
Oh, it's been a long time since I saw you. When was it? First year high school? Grabe, do you remember pa si teacher ano?
Ateneo, ganyan kami.
Ganyan na kayo?
Oo, ganyan kami.
Damn, di ko kayo masuya.
Kaya nga ako...
And I've never had an experience or an encounter with someone like that nung high school. Kaya I never knew about like konyo-konyo stuff.
Oh,
As in like literally talaga, squammy talaga. So pagdating namin nung pagdating ko nung college, it was all alien to me. But since yun nga, I was delving into speaking na, radio, ganyan.
Right.
Nakasabay ako agad.
Okay.
Pero, it was a process.
Okay.
Kaya yung whole sabay-sabay ng money, oo, pinagkakasya ko yung ano ko. Yung minsan maglalakad ka na lang papuntang somewhere kaysa na isakay mo para lang makabili ka ng Starbucks.
Okay.
Makasabay ka lang sa pagkain sa Chocolate Kiss, sa ROC.
Nalala ko pa, every school year, kahit na okay pa yung school bag ko na binili ko last year,
Oo.
nalala ko, pinipilit ko yung mom ko na dapat bago.
Tapos kailangan Jansport.
Hindi, ano pa yung panahon na yun, Benetton, ang uso.
Ano Benetton?
Hindi mo naabutan ng Benetton?
Hindi.
Oh my God, natanda ko na. Grabe.
Kasi ang uso sa amin dati, kung hindi heartstrings, Jansport.
Jansport. O
Ngayon
naman,
kasi
nabanggit-
social na.
Herschel. Yan, Herschel. Yan,
Herschel.
totoo.
Diba?
Hindi yun, pinipilit ko pa yung mom ko kasi nga gusto ko makisabay sa classmates ko na laging bago yung gamit kapag bagong school year.
Yeah.
So pinipilit ko pa yung mom ko na parang I want a new bag every school year. Ganon. Kasi ang
Ah.
taas ng pressure talaga eh. And I was
Oo.
bullied pa, nakwento ko before, di
Oo.
ba? I was bullied before.
Oo.
So, ganon pa. So, kung pangit ang, imagine mo,
Yeah.
kung naka-zerbo ka na fake, sisindihan nila. Or what more kung
Kung peke
bagong
yung bag mo.
oh, what more kung bagong school year, luma yung mga gamit mo.
Oo.
Pagpasok mo pa lang, di ba yan yung bag mo last year? Oh, di ba?
Di ka
Sobrang
love.
lala talaga. So, sobrang uso talaga yung brands nung time ko.
Yeah.
Pinapadala na ako ng lola ko from the States. But when I grew up, kaya alam mo, good thing na rin na pinag-UP ako ng folks ko because
Yeah.
nagpasok ko sa UP, I got to meet a lot of real people
Yeah. It taught you the value of everything, no? Of life in general, of
na hindi
money.
kailangan yung mga
Oo,
ganun.
oo, oo.
Oo, malaking bagay. It really opened my eyes. And now, nadala ko pa rin hanggang ngayon yun.
Yeah.
Oo.
Yeah.
Pero I get it naman sa gamit ng panlalaki, sapatos, 'di ba? 'Di ba tayo
Mm-mm.
mahal ng sapatos ng lalaki eh?
So,
Diba?
lahat mahal. Honestly. If you
Panlalaki, 'di
compare
ba?
it, like I would compare with Tina, like Zalora, parang nakaka 5K siya, ilang article of clothing 'yon.
Mm.
While ako 5K ko, what? 3 items.
Oo, 'di ba?
'Di ba? Shoes pa lang 'yon, pants, tapos yung shirt
Oo.
meme pa.
Oo, so mahal ang mga gamit talaga ng panlalaki. Pero yun
Yeah.
nga, natuto na ako na pag hindi mag-branded,
Yeah.
natuto na ako mamili sa tiangge,
Yeah.
yung ganun. I don't really mind it. Parang feeling ko lang nasa nagdadala naman.
Yeah.
Pareho naman tayo ng industry din,
Oo.
'di ba?
Oo.
So, okay lang din. So, yun. So, doon ako talaga natuto. And it really doesn't matter to me. I like trips as well,
Yeah.
pero
You
hindi
think about
siya,
it now more.
yes. Pero
Before,
hindi rin
di ba?
siya must. Ito, never nangyari sa akin yung parang sa'yo na parang, I have to travel because mababaliw na ako. Kasi
Nung
nga,
tumanda ka na.
nung tumanda na ako, kasi
Oo.
nga yun, nasasayangan ako dun sa pera.
Gets.
Yung tipong isang 10,000,
paano pa pag may pamilya ka, may anak?
oo.
Ibang usapan pa 'yon.
Oo, 'di ba?
Diba?
Imagine mo 10,000 sa iglap na wala na, tapos parang nag-travel lang ako.
Oo.
Parang ganon.
Kaya kami ni Tina, we're very smart travelers eh.
Yeah.
We set a budget.
Yes.
We don't splurge.
Tsaka ma-Airbnb kayo, 'di ba? Talagang you
Yes,
look
may
for the
Airbnb.
yeah.
Pero ngayon, given na like ako kasi I earn more now compared to before our
Yeah.
previous travels, you know, and she earns also. So we try to give ourselves the best accommodation we could give ourselves.
Okay.
And we don't shy na, let's say, kunya, nag-Airbnb kami tapos di namin gusto, lilipat talaga kami.
Mm-mm.
I think you've heard of many instances that we've done that. We've done that in Malaysia.
Oo.
We've done that in different, in hindi ko na maalala, madami na.
Mm.
Na parang, ay, ang pangit dito, tara, lipat tayo.
May tatanong ako sa'yo, Cholo.
Oh.
Sa tingin mo ba alipin ka na sa labi?
Oo.
Oo.
Oo. I stress out about money. I remembered just early this year, I think, or late last year, na parang that was the reason why I became so depressed. It was because of money. And somebody talked to me, common friend of ours, Raf.
Okay.
Raf talked to me and told me, early this year lang pala, kasi si Raf eh. So, sabi ni Raf sa akin na parang, I can sense that your problem is because of money. Earning this, paying for this, buying this.
He can sense it?
Oh, kasi we were talking eh.
Okay.
So he noticed niya that was the trend.
Right.
And then that's when I realized that parang I don't need to look for money. I don't need to chase for money. Money will come. But
Yeah.
eventually you'll just go back to like, I need money. No? You'll just go back to like, fuck money, I need money. Where can I find money?
Yeah.
Pero I've realized na the moment you don't look for money, the moment money comes.
Right.
No?
Right.
It's always proven and tested.
Ako, proving ko na talaga. Plus, I'm gonna be religious about it.
Yeah.
Totoo naman talaga na parang, he provides talaga.
Yeah.
But for what you need.
Yeah.
Sometimes talaga not for what you want.
Yeah.
Hindi excess yung ibibigay.
Yeah.
Ikaw
At
na
kung may
bahala.
excess man, it's because you need to spend it on something that's
Something
equally
else.
important also.
Yes, exactly. May splurge ako. Alam mo naman, may Funko Pops.
Yeah.
Yun ang splurge ko. Recently lang, nag-6,000 ako. Diyos ko.
On one?
No. On
A ton of
a
Funko
pre-order
Oo.
that I pre-ordered last year pa.
Yeah.
Pero, nung pre-order ko yun, tinabi ko na yung pera kasi ayoko mabigla.
Gets.
Kasi hindi ko alam kung kailan dadating yung shipment.
Gets.
Tapos hindi ako handa. So, tinabi
Gets.
ko na talaga.
So
Yun yung
what
mga
is the
splurge
reason
ko.
behind Funko Pops?
Because they appreciate in value.
Investment.
Investment din. I don't see myself selling them in the near future.
But if you had to, at least it's there.
At least it's there.
That's
Imagine mo
smart. That's
imagine mo
smart.
I have Funko Pops now that are like 15,000 each.
When you bought them at
600.
Wow!
Ganon.
It's like Bitcoin.
It's like Bitcoin but more fun.
And less erratic.
Oo, 'di ba?
Pero given the experiences that you've had, Let's make it a cut. Now, given the experiences that you had in the past about like how you earned money, how you scrimped and stuff like that, um, how would you say your saving or the way you handle money now changed? Has it changed drastically? Have you noticed anything? Parang like, are you better now in terms of handling your money?
I'm so much better now. I think freelancing taught me how to handle my finances better.
How do you handle your money now? Like, oh sige, TF comes.
Okay.
How do you segregate? How do you do it?
Natuto ako kay Sharon Cuneta.
Na if you can't buy 10,
Oo, totoo
don't
talaga.
buy.
Totoo
That's
kasi
true
talaga
also.
siya. Totoo siya talaga.
That's my mindset also when I bought a car.
Yeah.
Sabi ko, if I can't pay for 6 months lang naman akin. Sabi ko, if I can't pay for 6 months of amortization, then don't.
Because you won't have enough.
Oo.
Exactly. Yeah.
And it became true nung may time nung 2019, 'di ba, when I was so sad because I lost Viva, I lost Mix.
Yeah.
And then I didn't have money at all.
Right.
Doon, na-test ako. It was 3-4 months of no gigs. And that saved me the mindset of having 6. Yun. So, okay,
Exactly.
continue.
So, yun. So, yung freelancing kasi talaga, like what we talked about before, we never know when our checks are gonna come.
Yeah.
So,
Or when we'll ever have checks.
Oo. So, yun talagang rule of thumb ko talaga. Kung hindi ko kayang bumili na madami nung bagay na yun, hindi talaga ako bibili. Or I will put it off.
But when it comes to saving, how do you do it?
Savings, kunyari may pumasok na, let's say that check is like 30,000.
Oh, 30,000.
30,000.
30,000.
Oo.
Oo.
Itatabi ko yung 25
Savings.
savings.
Wow.
5 lang ang revolving ko. 5 lang ang 5 lang ang panggastos ko.
So you have 2 accounts.
Yes.
Is that safe to say?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. And syempre, it doesn't mean na porke tinabi ko na yung 5,000 for bills and stuff.
Yeah.
It means uubusin ko din. Hindi.
Oo.
Hindi pa rin.
Babudgetin mo yun.
Babudgetin mo pa rin. Kung di mo pa rin kailangan bilhin,
Wag muna.
wag mo rin. So, dumadami rin yung expense account mo.
Yeah.
Yun. So, that's what I do.
And how much do you need in a month to survive?
How much do I need
Kasi
in
you
a
don't
month?
go out.
I don't.
You've been staying in your home since even before the accident.
Even before the accident. But how much do I need to survive? Honestly, mababa. Like bills lang. Kumbaga parang yung...
Ewan ko, because you also do groceries, diba, and stuff.
Right.
You ambag also.
Yes. Siguro
So-
mga in a month, siguro mga 10.
10 is
10.
enough.
Yeah.
That's including your parents na.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah. 10 is
Amazing.
enough. 10 is... Ay, wala pa pala yung aso ko, si Marius.
Oh, with Marius.
Wala pa pala.
He's an ano also eh.
Yeah,
he's a
gastos din
cost.
pala yun.
Oo.
Bebenta ko na nga eh.
Uy, paanakin mo muna, tapos bigyan
Gusto
mo
mo ba?
ko. Gusto ko ng anak.
Ni Marius?
Oo.
O sige, sige. Siguro mga 12, siguro 13.
Not that bad.
Mga ganun.
Not that bad.
Mga 13.
Okay.
So kasama na bills ko doon, may yung mga installment ng mga binili ko.
Oo.
Yung mga ganun, 13,000 a month.
Naalala ko dati, Chad, dumating ako sa point nung when I had my highest paying job ever, yung regular job, yung hosting sa O-Shopping, they paid a lot. Like
Yeah.
crazy a lot.
Yeah.
Grabe yun. As in, I would have spending of 20 to 30,000 a month just on myself.
Just on yourself.
At di pa ako nakakaambag sa bahay nun, ha?
Okay, okay.
So,
Just on
imagine mo
yourself.
anong ginagastos ko.
Mm.
Memberships here and there.
Right, right.
Buying whatever I want to buy. Savings meron pa. At meron pang savings.
Oo.
So, it was crazy. But now, given that, ano na lang ba meron ako ngayon? Like, I only have radio. I only have radio. I have Kumu, Hubog. And then now this new project, regular project came in. Pero that's enough. Pero I only have 10K to spend for myself. And that includes gas. But hindi pa kasama dun yung rent, As in, like, I've already allotted money for, like, rent and bills. Pero this 10,000 is just for me.
Right.
Like, literally for my gas, for groceries, stuff like that.
Okay.
But my saving, kasi, technique, and I push this kay Tina, I also encourage her to do it, is that you scatter your money.
Right.
I have so many accounts.
Okay.
So I have one bank account for spending. So that's where I get the money, the 5,000 every 2 weeks. And then I have one account for my car. So that's where I put money for car.
Naka-separate pang car.
Oo.
Okay.
And then I
Para
have
makatabi na.
another account for the condo. So for the bills and for the rent, I
Yeah.
have that.
Right.
I have another account for emergency fund.
Mhm.
So, yun yung high interest type like GCash, ganun, GSave. Ganun level.
Okay.
So,
Na may interest.
oo. Tapos meron ako nakatago sa MP2.
Okay.
So, ano yun, parang maturity type yun. So, time deposit, ganun.
Right, right.
And then, I have one na share kami ni Tina. Pero
May
yun,
joint
maliit
account
lang
kayo.
yun. Maliit lang yun,
Okay.
like, tigpa 500 per cut-off, ganyan.
Okay.
Para lang masabi namin na we're starting to save together.
Right, right, right.
Yun. But, I scatter it because I'm not good at accounting with just 2 accounts. I could do it, but
Yeah.
but I don't trust myself. Like, I know I would touch it. So, kaya pag nandito sa bank na to, do not touch it for anything else but car-related. Car-related being amortization, tune-up, bibili ako ng bagong monitor, bibili ako ng rear cam, dash
May
cam.
nasira.
Oo, doon.
Okay.
So, ganun ako mag-isip kasi, again, the way I was brought up, the way I had to work my ass off for the money,
Yeah.
I didn't want to lose money.
Right.
So that's why I always have like backup money somewhere. But do I feel happy with how much I have now at 25? I could have more.
Of course. Yeah.
I could have more. Yun lang, pero kasi I don't know where to find that more.
Mahirap talaga sa panahon ngayon, 'di ba?
Oo.
Anong ano mo, Cho? Let's wrap this episode up. What is your like the biggest lesson you learned from your freelancing and your, there was a time na walang-wala ka, tas nagkaroon ulit.
Yeah.
Anong biggest lesson na pwede mo i-share to everyone?
That money shouldn't be something that you chase. And money shouldn't be something that you stress over. I know that money is so important. I don't believe that money can't buy you happiness, but because it can. It can buy you happiness. Money does make the world go round.
Yeah.
So, I know how important money is, but don't let it take you over. Kasi, parang the more you chase money, the more it won't come to you. And the more that you worry about money, talagang wala eh. It'll be the root of all of your stresses and depression and anxiety.
Right.
So don't stress out about money. Money will happen money will come if you need it.
Any tips?
Open different accounts.
Okay.
Try time deposits, ganyan. I suggest MP2, GSave, Tonic. They have high interest rates online pa, digital banks. They have high interest rates. Sayang eh. Take advantage of those. If you want to go to the stock market, Bitcoin, go ahead. Pero ako kasi I tried it and I pulled out because I just don't like the volatile type investments.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And don't buy something, tama. Follow Sharon Cuneta.
Diba?
Do not buy something if you can't buy it 10 times. Or at least, like, if you're gonna pay for something, if you're gonna invest on something like a condo or a car, don't buy something if you don't have bangko. Ako nga nawala ng condo, di ba? Kahit may bangko pa yun na pang isang taon.
Yeah.
You'll never know talaga. You'll never know. So, yeah. And also, think about your investments. Think about them. Baka kasi ngayon, you're just, naiinggit ka lang sa ibang tao dahil meron na silang kotse, may condo na sila. Pero, tas ikaw wala. Tas bibili ka, tapos mawala sa'yo pagsisihan mo. Sayang.
Oo. Hindi magandang yun eh, na nanggagaling sa inggit kasi.
Oo.
Diba?
Totoo.
Ako, ang mabibigay ko na tip siguro, the lesson siguro na I learned, kasi because of freelancing kasi, what I did kasi talaga to be, financially stable and to have savings,
Yeah.
hindi nag-change yung spending habits ko. Depending on ano pumasok.
Yes.
Pareho lang lagi
Tama.
yung spending habits ko.
Tama.
So kahit na dumating 10 cheque,
ganun pa rin
sa gana
yun.
ko, ganun pa rin yung spending habits
So,
ko.
kung 30,000 tas 5K lang, so, ilang percent yun? Ganong percent lang din yung kukunin mo sa lahat ng cheque mo.
Oo.
Kahit mag-accumulate yan ng 500,000 pesos, that percent will still stay the same. Kung
Stay
10%,
the same.
10%.
Oo. Of course, I might splurge a little bit.
Kung ganun kalaki, no?
Oo, 'di ba? Pero sabihin yung spending habits mo, hindi dapat lumaki dahil lumaki yung pumasok na pera.
Yes.
Hindi dapat ganun.
And wag kayong magulat siguro kung tumataas yung gastos nyo habang tumatanda kayo and kumikita kayo ng malaki because laging equal.
Yes.
Tumataas talaga ang cost of living kapag tumataas din yung kinikita natin.
Exactly.
So, huwag kayo magulat, pero be responsible.
Oh, be responsible.
Oo.
Tsaka yun din, with our expenses din kasi, we will realize eventually din kasi na parang may mga ginagastos tayo na hindi naman natin kailangan.
Yes.
Yung mga ganun.
Yes.
Like I have a friend
Yeah.
na because of the pandemic, alam ba na they have 3 internet connections at home?
Wow. Bakit?
Kasi 3 floors yung bahay,
Ba't di na lang i-mesh?
hindi umaabot. Basta hindi ko alam.
Okay.
Pero 3 magkakaiba. Meron silang Converge, meron silang
Globe.
PLDT fiber,
Uh,
tapos meron pa silang Sky
walang Globe.
internet, walang Globe.
Ay, nako. Lumipat na kayo sa Globe.
'Di ba? So ngayon na pandemic,
Ah.
they had to cut 2. 'Di ba?
Oh.
Saka lang din na-realize na hindi nila kailangan ng 3.
They could just get extenders.
Oo.
Ay, nako.
Ganon.
Yeah.
Yung mga ganong bagay ba, small things
But
add
alam
up
mo,
to,
those things naman talaga, they have to happen for us to realize stuff.
yun nga.
Diba?
Exactly.
You have to lose a lot of money to realize that you only need this much to survive.
Right, exactly.
And that's what happened to me. When ABS shut down, when O Shopping left, I didn't know how I was gonna survive. I needed the 20, 25, 20, 30,000 a month. Pero, tinan mo ko ngayon, 10,000, buhay na ako.
Oo, 'di ba? So ngayon, mas prepared ka na for things like that to happen.
Yeah, like if ever nga na things go south again, the pandemic doesn't end soon, at least, I know how to budget my money na.
Yes. 'Di ba? Financial advisor eh.
Yes, ano ba, gusto niyo insurance? Wala, hindi ko na naisipan mag-insurance.
Oo, hindi na. Hindi mo na
Oh.
kailangan.
Ng insurance?
Oo.
Hindi, I mean, hindi ko naisipan maging financial advisor.
Hindi rin.
Hindi bagay sa akin. As
Hindi.
much as I am good at like selling on TV or selling on cam,
That's not something you can sell.
I cannot sell right here. I can't even sell you something except hubog because hubog is great.
Yan. Gusto mo i-plug yung hubog?
Ayoko na sabihin na napakasarap ng cocktails ng hubog na on Instagram.
Oo.
Mura lang, 300 pesos ang bote, tapos
Oo.
800
Huwag mo
tatlong
na sabihin
bote,
na
tapos
at hubog
1.3.
na yung IG.
Wala, hindi
Wag
na.
na.
Nasa Facebook din naman, pero ayoko na.
Oo. Tsaka wag mo na sabihin na may Mother's Day na promo.
Oo, 10%. Pero siguro pagkalabas nito, wala na. Pero PM nyo ako, baka gusto nyo. Pero hindi, ayoko na.
Huwag na, huwag na.
Okay lang.
Guys, salamat for listening once again. And you can check out the past episodes of the Tito and the Iho at thebangph.com/Tito Iho Podcast.
And you can also follow us on social media. It's Tito Iho Podcast all over social media. Yung.
Salamat for listening once again, and we'll see you on the next one. This has been Chad. I'm the Tito.
And this is Cholo and I'm the Iho, and this has been the Tito Iho Podcast.
Bye. Bye.
Bola ko dyan.